Hey everyone, it's Kelsey here, and today I've got the second part of my February project life for you guys. Um, let's see, I'm just basically starting out with some of my photos and some of the cards. I had picked out that Bonjour card because I thought it was really pretty and bright, and I just really wanted to use it on this card or on this spread, and it ended up kind of being the inspiration for some of my colors. It kind of like pulled everything together with the colors. So, I play around a lot with the arrangement of the cards and the photos on this one, and I can't quite get happy with it, but eventually I do, I swear. So on this card, I just decided to make a little filler card with a couple of these chipboard hearts and that sticker, and I'm just using the back of the card that was already in there, and here I am playing around with things. Basically, I had three photos that kind of went together, but I wasn't sure how I wanted them to be laid out and kind of keep that balance of filler cards and photos, but eventually I did work it out. And right now I'm trying to find a background card for this picture I took of M&Ms. I kind of looked over at my bowl of M&Ms that I was snacking on, and it was in this perfect little flower, and this was around Valentine's Day, so it was cute that it was red and white. And they weren't even Valentine's M&Ms. So I just thought that was cute. So I'm really wanting to find a good card to go on it that will be a nice background card, but also that I can probably do some journaling on, which is always kind of a hard thing to find where you've got some pattern but some blank space. So I'm going to go ahead and commit with those chipboard hearts, especially since I'd already stuck the sticker on there. And I'm just going to put that back into the pocket. And I'm really trying to use up the embellishments from this kit. I know I said that in the last video, but um, that's just definitely one of my goals in 2015, and I've actually done pretty well with it. I've emptied more embellishment packs than I have in the past, either just by using them and committing or using more embellishments or by taking out the embellishments that I just know that I will never use and there's no use holding on to them for weeks and months and even years, and that it's okay to put those in giveaways and maybe somebody else will enjoy them. So kind of letting go of that. Um, I liked a lot of the 4x6 cards from the February and the March kits, which I'm kind of using both of here. So I did really like both of those. Um, but I couldn't find ones with colors that I liked. So I eventually went with this um, little heart-shaped pattern, and that was from the filler pad. That's probably what I'll miss most from my Studio Calico subscription is not getting the 4x6 paper pads. So that might be something that I go back and I order a couple months worth, at one time and just pay shipping for, two or three paper pads at once. So here's where I'm kind of using this card to tie together the colors from this whole spread, and I pulled some enamel dots, trying to really use more enamel dots. I love them, and they were just kind of sitting in a place that they didn't get used much in my scrap space, so they weren't a priority. But I'm definitely prioritizing them now. So pulled those out, and I just matched some of the colors on the Bonjour card to the enamel dots colors, if that makes sense. Did a little journaling on that card and put that photo on the 3x4 card and slipped it right in the pocket. And I'm going to end up stamping a little bit on that bottom right hand card. Um, I, I really tried to use that Foxy stamp. It's not one that I might typically use, but I am really trying. I'm just trying to go outside of my comfort zone a little bit. So here I put this little hashtag jams sticker on there because that was the photo that kind of went with two other photos about my new Jamboree nails that I'm like obsessed with. I'm still obsessed with them. As you can see in the video, I have on my Easter nails as they flash in and out of the screen, and I really have enjoyed those. Um, it's just fun to match your nails to the holidays that are coming up. I don't know. I've got some floral ones that I want to use for like a Mother's Day. So I also had that cracked pistachio distress paint on my desk, and I really wanted to use it, but right before I was going to use it, I thought, nope, that's going to clash really badly, and it's just probably not going to come out right. And my photo was already glued down at this point, so I'm glad that I didn't end up using it. So I just used this Foxy stamp to say my new nails are foxy, I guess. I don't really know how to use that Foxy stamp, so that's just the reason why I use it on this layout. And then more enamel dots. Enamel dots are definitely the theme of my February kit and probably of my March. I think they're so pretty and fun to use. So that finishes up this page, and I'm on to my Design F page protector. I'm really enjoying doing the monthly format. I'm really enjoying mixing up the page protectors, which is something that I've always done. But I just find my monthly spreads are so much easier to coordinate and to really um, see the month at a glance instead of a week. Although I will admit there's probably details that I'm missing. I'm trying really hard to write on journaling cards and write in my planner of things that I want to remember for the month, but I'm sure that I'm forgetting some. Um, so on that card, I circled multiple things. so I don't know. I liked that card as a whole, but I couldn't commit to just circling two things. So I circled multiple things and just slipped that in the pocket without any embellishing. I think I might go back and embellish it, but I can't remember. And then here, I really like this crate paper stamp, but it seems like I don't know. You try to stamp it straight, and the label and the stamp are not coordinated correctly. So like the labels like at a 90-degree angle from the stamp, but not an exact angle. Anyway, I really like this stamp, but it's hard to stamp it straight, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. Maybe make a little mark on there or something. Um, yeah, that's where I go back and I embellish that card because I found these gold sequins that they came in one of the kits and I really really love them. I used them last month, but I just kind of forgot about them. They were in like the bottom of my box. so it's easy to lose things. But I'm going to get my glossy accents going and then I will put some sequins on that card. And I'm also using this foodie stamp set that I got. It's from Hero Arts and Kelly Perky. It's called Food Coma. And I just used that on the picture of the ice cream. It's a really cute stamp set, especially if you're a foodie. It's definitely one of my favorite food stamp sets. So here, just putting a couple little gold sequins on there, and I'm going to let that dry. Glossy Accents does dry really, really quickly, which I appreciate. So you don't have to wait for very long. And then with this heart card, I really wanted to embellish it somehow, but I just couldn't figure out how. So I just left it. And I cut down this photo so I could put it on a 4x6 piece of paper. This is when I got my dollhouse and I wanted to mount it on some paper. And then I thought, well, that doesn't leave much space for journaling because it's a very patterned card, so you can't read words on it. So then I was trying to find a label, but I couldn't really find one that I liked the shape of and the colors of. So, but I did like the label itself and I like it. I just didn't like it on that card. So I ended up using it down here where I got my new Rastcog cart and my husband was putting it together. So that was perfect to do just a little bit of journaling on that tag and put it on that photo. So I'm filling up the pockets pretty quickly. I embellished more on the first half of the month for sure, but that's sometimes I do my monthly spreads like all at once, just broken up into two videos, and sometimes I do it in two sessions. So sometimes doing 4 spreads in a row gets a little bit of burnt out. So I just found one of these 2x2 cards that came in my Love Notes We Are Memory Keepers Instagram set, and I'm going to use that as a little journaling card on top of the filler card, and that is pretty much going to wrap up my project life for February. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this video and make sure to subscribe to see more videos soon. Thanks so much, everyone, and have a great day.